Hello there. I'm by the busy A66. This is day 11 of an old man on the Pennine Way again. This is the 7th Roman road, perhaps? I've lost track of them. That ran from Eberacombe or York across to Luxidonum, I think it was, in Carlisle. And there was also a line of signal stations along here so they could pass messages. Just like Gargrave is in the Air Gap, this road goes through the Stainmore Gap, which the Romans also discovered. We're going about 20 minutes, half an hour. Big black cloud behind me. Heading off in that direction. And back in that direction I can still see the Tan Hill Inn. I'm moving down into Teesdale now. At the bottom there's a road with a building on it, and on the back of the building is actually a walker's refuge. When we were here in 1967, none of that was there. The road didn't exist, and the whole place felt a lot wilder than it does now, which is a shame. Quite windy, so I hope this comes out. In 67, when we crossed here, we got to here about 9:30 at night, and we decided we'd pitch camp here because we hadn't got time to go down to the valley and up to the next one. So we were thinking of putting the tent up, and in the end we decided we'd just sleep without a tent. And it's a glorious evening. There was a superb sunset over the reservoir, and it was a really good night. Coolish in the morning, of course. It's always a good idea at night sleeping out, but in the morning you begin to regret it. But a good night all round. And it was somewhere around here, just in front of me, I think. I forgot to say back there, but the night we spent here was also the night we discovered that we'd left the burner back near Horton in Ribblesdale, because the next night we went from there to Kelda Youth Hostel and didn't need the stove. So the night we spent here was when we discovered that the burner to the stove was 2 days' journey back down the Pennine Way. That did of course mean that we didn't have many hot meals after that. I think we bought a loaf, a pot of jam and some butter, and we lived on bread and jam. Apart from one night in Teesdale, when we lit a campfire, a minute campfire, and one night near Chew Green Roman camp, when somebody lent us a stove. They were camping near us and they lent us their stove. I think we've just come off Cottersdale Moor, back into farmland again. Just past a camping barn. I've got to go down there over that bridge, which is at the top of the lower reservoir, and then along that road, I guess. So Middleton is somewhere over in that direction. So this is Hannah's meadow. She was a lady who farmed this farm for many years on her own, miles from anywhere. And I assume it's this meadow here has been farmed in a natural way for as long as anyone can remember. So this is sort of what meadows used to be like. I can't tell what the flowers are. It's red clover, buttercups, but there's some tall purple ones, tall red ones. I'm afraid I'm not a botanist, as it's plainly obvious. Still going across farm meadows, lots of ups and downs, as you can see. I'm still going through farmland. I think I've just come out onto the moorland here. The real problem is I'm going against the grain of the country here, because all the ridges run left to right as you're looking at it. So no sooner as you get up one, then you're down the other side, and it's up and down the whole way across it. But I think I'm getting pretty near the last now. Okay. Right, so that's Middleton in Teesdale in front of us. Looks about half an hour away, I guess. Ros is already down there. When we came here in '67, we had to go into Middleton because I'd posted half the maps to the post office here, called Post Restaurant in those days, and you just went in, give your identity, and they handed over your parcel to you. So I had to go in there. Ian stayed outside with the bags, and I wandered in to the post office. Not that I can remember anything at all about the post office. Getting quite close to Middleton in Teesdale now. That's the village anyway. Up that direction to Teesdale. Okay, I'm just walking down into Middleton in Teesdale. It's just about 2 o'clock, I think. I don't know how I'm going to watch. It's been a hard day because I've been walking across the grain of the land. All the ridges were east-west, and I was walking south to north. So there were at least 3 big ridges, 3 deep valleys, and lots of other little ones. It's been a hard day. And not very many miles, so but I'm here anyway, and tomorrow we're along Middleton, and tomorrow we're along the Tees, and that was day 11 of an old man on the Pennine Way again. Thanks for watching, and see you again. Bye.